beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. You're here with me, Sarit and Steve VK. Okay, today guys we're watching The Controversial Life of Aishwarya Rai.
Yes guys, gonna check this one out. It's from channel Social. I'll put the link to the video in the description below. Click on it, go on their channel, see what you like. Yeah, it says Social brings you a video on Aishwarya Rai explaining the trajectory of her career and instance of her personal life. The video focuses on documenting her life from films to controversies and a potential Bollywood comeback. So we're going to check this one out and see what it's like, because there's lots of speculations and things that go on from, you know, when they go to Ambani's wedding or something else, what's going on, even from her own Instagram and all that. You know, people have those things because she's always with her daughter, but you know the husband's never in the thingy. They never looks like anything recent.
I recently seen a picture and I think it's made up, I don't know, but the fact that her husband remarrying again, he was sat next to someone and it was looked like a wedding and he was doing all this stuff. It's weird whether they kind of created that themselves.
I think everyone would have been on top of that if that was the case.
But that's the thing, people are making
this day and age, AI can do everything. You know, I don't think that. Otherwise, I'm sure everyone would know that it's not just going to be on one place; it's going to be everywhere.
Time would like to waste.
Yeah, I'm sure that there's pictures of probably me marrying someone somewhere and you marrying someone somewhere as well. Someone's probably got a picture of you next to him and then we're married couple, like, you know, if they're like together.
Weird people.
Anyway, let's check this one out, see what it's like.
What qualities should Miss World 1994
Spielberg at the back.
embody? The Miss Worlds that we have had up to date have been proof enough that they have had compassion for the underprivileged, not only the people who have status and stature, who can look beyond the barriers that man has set up for ourselves of nationality, color. We have to look beyond that, and that will make a true Miss World, a true person, a real person.
Aishwarya Rai is somebody जिन्हें देख के ना एक nostalgia trip होता है. It's like we all have grown up watching her. उनका एक aura है जो आज भी सबसे ज़्यादा अलग है. So let's start talking about what she means to us. Basically what she means to the Indian audience. Of course, we'll also talk about this and yes, इस rumor पे भी मैं आऊँगा. But उससे पहले let's go back 30 years. 1994 में ऐश्वर्या ने मिस वर्ल्ड का टाइटल जीता था. उस टाइटल को जीतने के लिए उन्होंने 86 कंटेस्टेंट्स को पीछे छोड़ा था दूसरी कंट्रीज के. देखो, मिस वर्ल्ड बनना was huge. Ash became the representation of India to the whole world.
Was she 18?
And honestly, you know, 90s में ना everyone used to define Aishwarya as one of the most beautiful women in the whole world. I'm very sure कि आपने भी अपने पेरेंट्स से कुछ ऐसा ही सुना होगा. उस टाइम पे तो ना PR वगैरह भी नहीं होता था. So imagine the kind of impact Aishwarya had on pop culture. लोग दिलजीत को आज ग्लोबल आइकॉन मानते हैं. Similarly, Ash was the global icon as well, and I think she still is. उनसे ज़्यादा ग्लोबल फेम 90s में किसी और इंडियन सेलिब्रिटी ने तो नहीं देखा है.
Why is it important to hold this world premiere of Ravan right here in London?
Just look behind you, that's why it's important.
Do you hear that? That's why. A very special audience here, and it's always a pleasure to be back here with you all and say thank you. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Thank you.
ऐश्वर्या हमेशा से बहुत आर्टिकुलेट थी. जिस तरह से वो इंटरव्यूज में बात करती थी और जब भी वो इंडिया को रिप्रेजेंट करती थी ग्लोबल प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे, लुक एट द वे शी रिप्रेजेंट इंडिया, लुक एट द वे शी स्पीक्स. इट इज प्योर क्लास.
And are all of the movies you're in musicals?
Yes, the movies in India, a lot of them are musicals.
And why is that? Why are they so popular there and not so popular in this country?
But that's definitely the Indian movie format. It has been so for a long time, and it's what we've grown up on, and people absolutely love it. I think it's also reflective of our culture, which is a celebration.
Yeah.
So we have songs for every festival, occasions, weddings, and it's kind of, I think, this whole thing of art imitates life and vice versa.
अब बात करते हैं उनकी फिल्म्स की. So you all know about her best work to even her mid work. But मैंने उनके करियर में एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग चीज नोटिस की कि 90s में जो ज्यादातर एक्ट्रेसेस हुआ करती थी उन्हें बहुत स्टीरियोटिपिकल कैरेक्टर्स प्ले करने को मिलते थे. बट वहीं ऐश की जो फिल्मोग्राफी थी वो बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग थी. हीरो के लिए तो सब फिल्म्स देखने जाते हैं, बट उस टाइम पे ऐश्वर्या बिकेम दैट हीरोइन जिसके लिए ऑडियंस क्रेजी थी. Just imagine a film like हम दिल दे चुके सनम. It's literally Aishwarya's coming of age film. सुभाष घाई की ताल भी उसी तरह की फिल्म थी. आपने ऐश्वर्या की पहली फिल्म कौन सी देखी थी मुझे कमेंट्स में जरूर बताना. जो मेरी पहली फिल्म थी जो मैंने टीवी पे देखी थी वो तो थी अब लौट चले, जिसमें अक्षय खन्ना भी थे. उस फिल्म के बाद मैंने देखी ताल and she was absolutely amazing in this. वो फिल्म कुछ अलग ही लेवल की थी. ऐश्वर्या को जिस तरह से उस फिल्म ने पिक्चराइज किया था that was beautiful. उसी दौरान फिर मैंने देखी हम दिल दे चुके सनम. उस फिल्म से ना मेरे को लगता है ऐश्वर्या का फैन बेस और भी स्ट्रांग हो गया था. वैसे उनकी फिल्में तो बहुत हैं और अगर हम बात करने लग जाएंगे तो 2 घंटे की वीडियो बनानी पड़ेगी. सो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट व्हाट बेसिकली चेंज इन ऐश्वर्या's लाइफ आफ्टर हम दिल दे चुके सनम. No points in guessing. Salman Khan became a close friend to Aishwarya after हम दिल दे चुके सनम. So now let's move forward और अब डिस्कस करते हैं their relationships and the way she has carried herself around those problematic relationships. सबसे पहले बात करते हैं ऐश्वर्या और सलमान की. जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया दे बोथ बिकेम क्लोजर आफ्टर हम दिल दे चुके सनम. सलमान और ऐश्वर्या एक आई कैंडी कपल बन गए थे और हर मैगजीन और एंटरटेनमेंट चैनल उन दोनों के पीछे पड़ गया था और हर जगह बस उनकी ही बात की जाती थी.
Who would you say is the sexiest and most gorgeous man?
Caught me on that one. Someone who's obviously selected amongst the list of Indian men, right? Internationally recently. Salman.
They dated for around 2-3 years और ऐसा भी कहा जा रहा था कि दोनों एक दूसरे से बहुत जल्द शादी भी कर लेंगे. बट माना ये जाता है कि ऐश्वर्या की जो फैमिली थी वो इस मैरिज के अगेंस्ट थी और फिर उसी दौरान एक न्यूज आती है जहाँ से पता लगता है कि दोनों का ब्रेकअप हो गया है. उस टाइम आई विटनेसेस का मानना है कि सलमान ने ऐश्वर्या के घर के बाहर बहुत झगड़ा भी किया था और उन्हें मारा भी था. ऐश्वर्या ने किसी भी वीडियो इंटरव्यू में इस बारे में ओपन अप नहीं किया है. जब जर्नलिस्ट करण थापड़ ने उन्हें एक इंटरव्यू में इस तरह के क्वेश्चंस पूछे तो उन्होंने सारे एलिगेशंस को डिनाई किया था.
What happened when you fell down the stairs and why did they end up saying that Salman had beaten you instead?
I don't know what to say about as to why. How can I answer as to why people claim or say what they do? But the fact is that I slipped. I actually passed out and I fell down the stairs outside my house and that's exactly what happened.
इसके अलावा बहुत सारे ऐसे टेक्स्ट इंटरव्यूज हैं जहां ऐश ने इस इंसिडेंट के बारे में बात की है और उनमें से एक इंटरव्यू था टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया के साथ जहां पे उन्होंने बहुत सारी पर्सनल डिटेल्स रिवील की थी. सलमान से ब्रेकअप के बाद ऐश्वर्या became close to विवेक ओबरॉय. However, this relationship was very short-lived. ऐश्वर्या ने कभी भी मीडिया में तो इस रिलेशनशिप के बारे में खुल के बात नहीं की मगर विवेक ने कई इंटरव्यूज में अपने रिलेशनशिप के बारे में बताया था.
Aishwarya Rai.
Yes.
Wonderful. Why does she never admit to it?
I don't think you asked her that on the show.
Of course I have.
इनफैक्ट उस टाइम सलमान और ऐश्वर्या का इतना इशू चल रहा था कि विवेक ने सलमान के अगेंस्ट एक प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस भी की जहां पे उन्होंने सलमान को चैलेंज किया था ओपनली. उन्होंने बताया था कि सलमान उनके और ऐश्वर्या के रिलेशनशिप से खुश नहीं थे और वो विवेक को कॉन्टिन्यूसली धमकियां दे रहे थे.
मैंने कहा, are you going to talk? Are you going to do it? So he says, I'm coming there right now. I said, come. But come prepared. I'm going to teach him a lesson if he comes here. मेरे आड़े आएगा तो मेरे से मार खाएगा.
ऐसा कहा जाता है कि विवेक ने जो सलमान के अगेंस्ट प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस की उसके बाद ऐश्वर्या को भी वो बात सही नहीं लगी. ऐश्वर्या seems to be the person who keeps the matter very personal and विवेक went all out to do a press conference. इतनी सारी नेगेटिव न्यूज कवरेज के बाद ऐश्वर्या के करियर पे भी एक नेगेटिव इफेक्ट पड़ रहा था. And then we get to know ऐश्वर्या ने विवेक से ब्रेकअप कर लिया था और उनको लगता था कि उनको अपने करियर पे ही फोकस करना चाहिए. विवेक आज भी ये कहते हैं कि ऐश्वर्या never appreciated him.
लेकिन जिनके लिए आपने ये सब किया उन्होंने कभी आपको थैंक यू बोला या अप्रिशिएट हुआ ये जेस्चर?
नहीं हुआ.
ये भी नहीं हुआ.
नहीं हुआ. नहीं हुआ.
Now let's talk about अभिषेक and ऐश्वर्या. दोनों को ऑडियंस एक साथ कितनी सारी फिल्म्स में देख चुकी थी. अभिषेक was the one who started to have a crush on ऐश्वर्या और अभिषेक ने खुद इंटरव्यूज में बताया है कि गुरु की शूटिंग के दौरान उन दोनों को एक दूसरे से अट्रैक्शन थी. यहाँ से ही दोनों का रिलेशनशिप शुरू हुआ and sooner than later their families got
So it was when they
involved.
worked together.
I was filming in New York for a movie, and I used to stand on my balcony of my hotel room and wish that one day, wouldn't it be nice if I was together with her, married? So I took to the very same balcony and I asked her to marry me.
They have to put on.
2007 में दोनों ने शादी कर ली और ये पूरी इंडस्ट्री के लिए शॉकिंग था टू बी ऑनेस्ट as their relationship was not in the news for that long. But I think ऐसे ही होता है. Once you have gone through a lot of problems in your past relationships, आपको और clarity मिल जाती है than what you are looking for. ऐश्वर्या and Abhishek seems to be that kind of a couple.
It's wonderful what we share because it's based on such a friendship. We were normal from the beginning. Every day? Before marriage. Yeah. Through the day, I think we go through an entire movie.
About what?
We go through an entire movie through the day. It all happens really, really quick. Time's really precious for us, so we have our own little dramatics all day very quickly.
अब since मैं उनके साथ होने की बात कर ही रहा हूँ, so now let's discuss the present gossip that is going around their relationship. ऐश्वर्या और अभिषेक की मैरिज को अब बहुत टाइम हो चुका है, and it seemed everything was going well. मगर बहुत टाइम से ऐसे रूमर्स थे, ब्लाइंड आइटम्स थे, जहाँ पे कहा जा रहा था कि दोनों अलग होने वाले हैं. इस रूमर के बाद एक और रूमर आता है जहाँ पे इट इज सेड कि अभिषेक इज नाउ इन्वॉल्व विद द एक्ट्रेस निम्रत कौर. एंड ऑनेस्टली एक बहुत ही कुक्ड स्टोरी हो सकती है. इट माइट नॉट बी ट्रू और मे बी इट माइट बी. बट यार मुझे लगता है ना कि कुछ लोगों को समझना चाहिए कि इतना सीरियस मैटर एक रूमर को क्यों बनाया जा रहा है जब कोई फैक्चुअल इन्फॉर्मेशन अवेलेबल ही नहीं है. सो लेट्स लीव इट आउट. Somebody already decided to post these things और पूरा वर्ल्ड फिर उसको बिलीव करने लग जाता है. ये बात मुझे थोड़ी सही नहीं लगती है. अगर इस चीज में कुछ रियलिटी है then
But it's coming to the function when you're both at the same function but you're not together.
फैसिनेशन है सेलिब्रिटी गॉसिप को लेके, उसमें थोड़ी बाउंड्रीज आनी चाहिए. सीरियसली इस पूरे अफेयर के कंट्रोवर्सी में ना लोगों ने बहुत ओवर एनालाइज किया है चीजों को. लिटरली निम्रत और अभिषेक के 10वीं के प्रमोशन का एक इंटरव्यू को इतना ओवर एनालाइज किया जा रहा था कि निम्रत के एक्सप्रेशंस को इस तरह से डिकोड किया जा रहा था. देखो, we have to understand that this is their personal space and we have no right to enter and make comments about it. Memes और jokes एक extent तक बहुत fun लगते हैं. I also enjoy them. But ऐसा लगता है हमें कोई लाइन ही नहीं पता है कि कहाँ उनको रोकना है. ऐश्वर्या, अभिषेक और निम्रत की जो पूरी controversy है, it just felt that it was blown out of proportion.
1080p 14.
But any relationships apart from your blood relationships that you get into, yeah, I mean, like with my wife, I know sometimes she just gets it. You know, I think a lot of that has to do because she's also an actor herself, so she understands the pressure of the business and the lifestyle.
All right, अब थोड़ा gossip से बाहर चलते हैं. Now let's talk about Aishwarya's potential comeback. See, मेरे ओपिनियन में a great comeback is waiting for Aishwarya in Bollywood. South industry में तो she has already made a mark with Ponniyin Selvan, जहाँ मनी रत्नम ने उन्हें एक perfect character दिया था, and she was so brilliant in it. बट अभी भी ऐश्वर्या के बॉलीवुड फैंस उनके कमबैक का वेट कर रहे हैं. एक प्रॉपर सक्सेसफुल हिंदी फिल्म उनकी फिल्मोग्राफी में मिसिंग है. ऐश्वर्या ने कुछ साल पहले कमबैक तो किया था, बट वो हिंदी फिल्म ना बहुत फॉरगेटेबल थी. I'm very sure कि presently there are directors who can justify her persona on screen, whether it is Sanjay Leela Bhansali or Ashutosh Gowariker. They actually know how to present her. बट इसके अलावा अगर मैं न्यू एज डायरेक्टर्स की बात करूं तो आई रियली हैव सम सजेशंस. ऐश्वर्या जोया अख्तर की फिल्म में बहुत अच्छे से सूट कर सकती हैं. इसके अलावा मैं उनको शकुन बत्रा की फिल्म में भी इमेजिन कर सकता हूं, जो कपूर एंड सन्स और गहराइयां के डायरेक्टर थे. एंड आई थिंक इवन शुजीत सरकार इज अ गुड चॉइस, जिनकी रिसेंट फिल्म अभिषेक बच्चन के साथ ही आ रही है. आई थिंक उनके साथ भी ऐश्वर्या एक फिल्म प्लान कर सकती हैं. These are the directors जो ऐश्वर्या की जो persona है स्क्रीन का उसको मेंटेन रखते हुए उनसे कुछ बहुत ही सिनेमैटिक निकलवा सकते हैं. जितने भी डायरेक्टर्स मैंने मेंशन किए हैं, आई थिंक ऐश्वर्या कैन रियली मेक अ सॉलिड कमबैक विद देम. बट लेट्स सी कि उनका कमबैक कब होता है. आई एम वेरी श्योर दैट इफ द डायरेक्टर इज राइट एंड द स्टोरी इज गुड, द फिल्म विल डेफिनेटली वर्क. Alright then, that's all for this video. But जाते जाते I have 2 important questions around this video. कमेंट करके मुझे आप जरूर बताना कि कौन से डायरेक्टर के साथ आप ऐश्वर्या को फिल्म करते हुए देखना चाहोगे. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2, आप मुझे ये भी बताना कि ऑडियंस सेलिब्रिटी रूमर्स को बहुत ज्यादा एग्जैजरेट कर देती है. क्या सोशल मीडिया की वजह से सेलिब्रिटी गॉसिप कल्चर और भी टॉक्सिक हो गया है? डू लेट मी नो योर ओपिनियन ऑन दीस 2 questions.
Okay, that's that. Yeah, I agree that, you know, it is quite toxic going into other people's but that's been going on for ages. Obviously now social media makes it more easier for people to. Before you were just seeing magazines like Scene Blitz or Stardust, or you know, or you go on a show. Now everyone just like speculates and stuff like that. But you know, when you're in the public light, like now they just showed Flying Beast, and you're posting something every day, and you're doing something with your partner every day. And all these people, like, you know, I was like reading the comments, and the people then come and saying, you know, when you want us to be a part of your life, you're showing us every day, Hagia Mutia, everything that's going on. Then you want us to come and watch and be part of your life and say, look, we've done this, we've gone here, we're doing this is what we, you know what I mean? Everything. And they go, now when you're going through this, now you're going, it's our personal matter. Only see personal matter. That was personal matter too. And then, but now you're saying that this is our personal matter, but we're all involved in it. So we got the one there, kind of thing. So I do understand. But I think when it comes to celebs like these lot, they create a film and all that, and it's not them always providing the information. I know there's photos, like them Bonnies, they didn't post them. Other people are posting them all day, like, taking the photos, they're there and stuff like that. But I mean, like, she wasn't talking about her relationship, with Vivek, and Vivek obviously did. Not everyone talks about what's going on. Like, God, I mean, there's obviously everyone's house got Jagade kind of thing and stuff like that. I'm sure Shah Rukh's got it with the Gauri hero there. Everyone will tell you.
Proven, she's never spoken about any of her personal stuff.
Really. Even now, she's not doing it.
From the very beginning, the only thing she did was talk about that she did fancy Salman Khan, which everyone probably knew about.
Yeah, but that's it. I mean, again, when you're young and you're like going, which guy that you think is like, you think is good looking? She didn't say that. Which guy would it be? Salman Khan in it. And then there was obviously pictures that at that point. But since that time, if like now, all you look at it is that people are always going to speculate. You don't know what's going on. But again, for us, it was like at their money, you're both in the same place, but you're not together. You got this faction and that faction, and you're going, but you're a married couple. That kind of thing. And I think that's the other thing. But the rumours of him with someone, I mean, you're always going to be doing roles with someone or something like that. You've done it all your life. Obviously, you got to have that chemistry. It doesn't mean that there's something. Now, like, people need something to just go, this might be the reason. Yeah, but even before this girl came out of the movie, there was something on, it didn't seem right anyway.
Yeah, it could be completely something else that you don't know about.
No, exactly.
The pair of them that, I don't have to share with the world.
And not only that, maybe, like, also at the same time, she might be unwell, like you said, about her weight. She could be unwell. But remember, Abhishek Bachchan, if you still like look at it in total typical Indian families and stuff, what do Indian families usually want? They usually want a boy, don't they? Now, he has a daughter. He's from one of the biggest family, like, in the Indian industry, like Amitabh Bachchan, Abhishek Bachchan. Maybe that's the thing, like he wants a son, she doesn't want a son. Amitabh and Jaya like going inside their butta hoye. That still happens here in the UK day to day, and it could be like, I'm happy with a daughter. You know what? I think her parents only had a daughter, I believe. I don't know. Maybe it's like that, and there's the thing, or maybe she's not well. That's why she's got the weight. So why do I want to be in films? Maybe she don't need to act anymore. It's a job at the end of the day. You don't have to do it all your life. If she's got all the money that she needs to survive, she probably goes,
she's got more friends in Hollywood than anything. Like, I think she gets on with all those kind of, the Desperate Housewives and people like that.
But maybe it's because she can be personal to them and she knows it's not going to come out.
Yeah, not in the Indian community, or the gossip shop, or the women that have the Indian women that they have that show. Like, why would you want to be mingling with that when they're all gossipers?
Exactly. You
get yourself away.
So I get it. And not only that, if you see, like, have you seen, like, people in Hollywood, when they get questioned about their films and stuff like that, they get questioned in a certain way. I've seen actors, big actors like Shah Rukh and Salman, they get questioned by people, no respect, and they're asking them this question, and where they, even Akshay, that they get so annoyed and irritated, or that when they're asking the girls question, then they're like going, excuse me,
what people are going to say.
And it's that.
There's no boundary with people there.
So now with her coming, she's probably thinking, I don't want to talk to people.
Priyanka Chopra, I wonder she got out as well with all the shit that goes on. Like,
so
there's nothing.
There's no boundary. That's the thing, and they just think, well,
crap.
You guys have to. Anyway, that was the video. That was the reaction. Let us know in the comments below what do you guys think and feel, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.